It's amazing to wake up in the morning here in North Dakota and you walk outside and you see this wide open space that you know that you've been tasked to take care of.
North Dakota is a national leader in agriculture, and for generations, farmers and ranchers have passed down the valuable tradition of focusing on best practices to sustain their legacy.
Sustainability is important for the future of that farming operation, but also to protect the land and the water. We only use safe, tested products, and we use practices like crop scouting and soil sampling to help us decide if those applications are even necessary.
Today, technology plays a major role in supporting their efforts to sustain a dynamic environment and to produce an abundant supply of food that is nutritious, safe, and affordable.
We use GPS and auto steer so they aren't overlapping when we're going through the field. It helps save fuel, it saves the number of trips up and down the field, it helps save on fertilizer and seed and chemical, so it just makes us more efficient.
Variable rate technology is where we combine GPS with fertilizer application. What this means is that we use a GPS coordinate and combine that with a fertilizer rate. This allows us to put the right rate of fertilizer in the right place. So a fertilizer applicator can take a swath down a field and have lots of different fertilizer rates going across the field. This reduces overall fertilizer use, it's better for the environment, and because the farmer is using less fertilizer, it also provides a cheaper food product for the consumer.
The beautiful part about it is the technology that we have allows us to have that continuity between our equipment, which makes us more efficient. And so when we get into the planter, which is the first thing we do in the spring, we have a map of where that planter went. So you see exactly what path it took. So when you get into the next piece of equipment, it doesn't have to rethink it. You automatically know where you've been.
For these farmers and ranchers, high-tech farming equipment is just part of the equation in ensuring that safe and nutritious food reaches your table. As members of North Dakota Farm Bureau, they believe that making healthy food choices is everyone's responsibility. So NDFB has sponsored a valuable website to help educate consumers.
What I love about the website is it gives consumers a place that they can go to ask some of those questions that they have about where their food comes from. As farmers, not only do we also raise food, we have questions about it too. We know how confusing it can be when you go into the grocery store and you see all these different labels. And so by being able to have that connection, have a place where you can actually see a farm. There's even a dietitian who can answer some of those questions that you may have about what's in food or how it gets there. The website's just a great resource to be able to find that information.
I love using this as a resource for people. It's easy to read, it's fun to read, it's written by experts, but it's on a level that you can understand to help make a healthier choice for yourself and your family.
NDFB is a member association that helps agriculture thrive through advocacy and education.
I like being a member of North Dakota Farm Bureau because it gives my individual voice more clout because there's more of us in the organization. We can take our message to Washington, we can take our message to the consumers, explain what we're doing out here, and Farm Bureau philosophy fits the way I guess I was raised, being conservative and self-reliant and less government involvement in what we do.
I love being a member of NDFB because I know how busy our schedules are, and I don't have time to be involved in everything I want to be. So to know that not only does somebody have my back, but I have a voice at the table when I need one.
NDFB helps consumers understand why best practices in agriculture matter. The farmer and rancher members have families who have the same wants, needs, concerns, and questions about food safety and value as everyone else. Through their support for onyourtable.org, consumers have access to the answers they need to make better choices about the food they serve their family.
Sustainability is critical to our farming operation, and it's even more important now that I'm a new mom. This is the first crop that I'm raising as a new mother, and this farm is a 4th generation farm. If my son chooses to farm when he's older, he will be the 5th generation. So sustainability is even more important to me now than it ever has been before.
Get the answers you're looking for about food safety, nutrition, and value at onyourtable.org.